Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't know. I mean, I streamed like 10 days ago. That's why. To do. I feel like I've had little time. I mean, I literally like put in stream days because I just like wasn't around any sort of moderate streaming equipment. Like the best microphone I had would be my AirPods, and their microphones don't work, and they never have. And I've tried a lot to get them to work, and they just don't. Like um I'll join like a Discord call, my friends, my AirPods, and it's just epic. Right. 5 attempts. I'm rusty because you know what? This is one of those games that like a good skill is you like have it, right? Like I could go in to a new save and probably get to at least Soul Master, if not further. Um, but I don't know how well I'm doing Neon 5, especially because while I'm gone, I started playing Metroid Dread, but I didn't play. It's plenty good because I'm a lot better with melee than I am with guns. One attempt of Ray Prince to try and not die immediately upon entering this fight. Because usually I enter the Grey Prince fight and then I lose immediately every time. It's really cool of this fight. Definitely not one of the worst ones in the game. God. How do I play this game? My problem is I get like too worried fighting him in Pantheon. Like I'm so worried I'm going to lose to him because statistically I probably will. But see, that's what's causing my problems. Is I know that I'm super likely to lose to him because I like always lose to him. So just do so much more. There it goes. Okay. See, that's what I need. Is I just need to. It's so easy in this because I'm not like panicked and haven't just spent forever getting to him. That's always my problem. Is I know I can beat him. It's just by the time I've gotten to him, I've gone through so many other bosses that I would rather not fight again. Not because they're like hard, they're just time consuming. A lot of fun. Luckily, check Like, I have every single achievement except for this. Every single one. Just needs to do this. Steel Soul 100% was so much easier than this. Like, without a doubt. Then again, I kind of like gimmicky runs, like when you're kind of forced to play through a game gimmicky. Like the Half-Life Alyx Gnome run. I like that a lot, because it's kind of dumb. And that's like the point. Off cycle. Takes a little longer than that would do. Get off cycle. Bench like kings. To die different. Like he needs to die less like annoyingly. Also, sorry if I'm a little tired right now. You know, getting back from the trip, a lot of time doing some small side projects in the last few days, so just to pick up some energy. Oh, not even small side projects, just side projects. But my goal in Hollow Knight is to get all achievements before Silksong releases. So assume that if I assume I've got like 12,000 years till then. Honestly, I think almost anyone could realistically try for all achievements. Just due to the it's been a really long time since it was announced, and there's still essentially the same amount of information as when we started. I mean, we got that hope last year at the Summer Games Festival, and then nothing came of it. And I think that's probably going to be for the better in the long run. Because, I mean, I would definitely rather Silksong be just as good as they could possibly make it than launch Hollow Knight. Because if you played Hollow Knight on launch, I did not. I've seen some. It was not a well-polished game at that point. The only way it ever became the fantastic piece of art it is now is like 2 or 3 years of constant support. It's released. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button to jump. See, that's why I always have my Switch controls on Xbox controls. It's just, even if I wanted to, I can't change Metroid Dread's controls. Because I couldn't find a way to, which is super lame. Because it's like, why can't I change the controls, Nintendo? Because I wanted it just to be Hollow Knight controls to make it easier on myself. But nope, they were not, so I guess I'm just gonna use. You know, every now and again, so beginner's luck, right? Everyone's experienced it where like the first time you do something, you do really well. And I think it's a psychological thing. Because the first time you do something, you have no expectations. And I feel like every time we do something that we've already done successfully once, we try and just perfectly replicate what we did the first time, but we don't know how. So, like, my first, like, run of Pantheon 5, to get to Grey Prince, I beat him. I have since not beaten him a lot. I have since died like 4 times on boss battle. Because that first time, I knew what to do, and I wasn't like trying to replicate it. And I think that's what skill is. Skill, obviously, is like knowledge and knowing what to do every moment. But I think it's also the ability to know how to replicate what you've done previously. Perfect. Because sometimes skill is thought of as this like weird, vaguely ethereal concept of just something some people have and something some people don't. And yeah, some people will naturally be better at something because someone that mind is built a certain way. You can look at a game like Hollow Knight and kind of just understand it and can get a feel for the controls and how everything works way faster than someone else can. They build that consistency more. They build consistency much faster. I'm really bad at brooding malt for some reason. It's annoying. Like the first time you meet him, you're like, this guy, why is he making fun of me all the time? Like, calls you short. Shut up. Shut up. Also die. That's the nice thing about future run-through, is you can look at him knowing, with the surety of someone who has already seen it, that he will die. I don't know how I survived without knowing about the quick cast button when I first played. Like, I learned about it because I was watching some, like, I think I was watching a speedrunner who had doing the fireball skip in Green Path. Had mentioned that it's essentially impossible without the quick cast button. And I was like, quick cast button? What is he talking about? And then I found it, and it's like, how did I never try that button? Like, in my hours of playing, how did it take me like 70 hours to find out about the quick cast button? Like, it's the button right next to the map button. You think I would have figured it out? Like, just statistically, I would have been, like, I would have accidentally hit it or something and been like, wait, what did the spell just go off? Oh boy, it's the hardest battle in the game. I'm gonna have to save all my soul in case I need to heal against this incredibly challenging fight. Oh fuck, he's dead. I mean, to be fair, the first time you fight Crystal and Enraged Guardian, they're pretty tough. That was because they're just like weird. Like no other boss works anywhere close to them. Like every other boss is like this, right? Where they're made logically, I guess. Whereas Crystal and Enraged are just weird little fellas. Strange fellas. I think Soulmaster. I think so. And also, it's, I think, Crystal Guardian's bench is one of the very few in the game. They have to, like, that's blocked. They don't have to buy. I mean, when it comes to game design, things like that, I'm fine with those, like, weird little quirky one-off things. But I would also, like, I don't know. I guess it's such, like, an interesting idea. I wish they did more with it. Like, having a boss, like, not hard. Although, for many people, you'll be getting through Crystal Peaks, and you'll just barely be surviving and be like, oh, a bench. Oh, who's this guy? And then you'll die immediately. Because that's just kind of why he's there. And it definitely makes you more cautious, I think. It's like Silent Hill 4, The Room, where you have this safe area with, you know, the benches, and then it just tells you, oh, this is not safe. In fact, you cannot just get safety. And also, Hollow Knight has ruined many other Metroidvanias for me, because I kind of dislike when enemies spawn right as I leave the room. Like, I'm fine with Metroid Dread because, well, actually, I don't know how they respawn. They just kind of sometimes spawn. And I guess I'm fine with that. But, like, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, there is, like, the minute you leave a room, even if you do it on accident, those motherfuckers are back. And it's like, God, can't I just fucking clear out the enemies without them being back 8 seconds later? Like, I just want to get rid of them. Like, doing a flower quest kind of thing in any other game would be, like, 100 times harder because you can't clear out the area beforehand. Which is what I always did for flower. I only got hit once during, and that was in the first phase. Which is kind of depressing, but anyway, I'm gonna talk about where I was. I guess I was in the mountains, just up in the Rockies with some family, chilling, working for my great aunt, splitting wood, using the same wood splitter that almost destroyed a finger. Actually, my pinky finger's nail is crooked because of that wood splitter and my own stupidity. See, I was really dumb, and I essentially, a wood splitter is literally just a hydraulic press with an axe on the end that then pushes a log into like a metal wall, essentially, and splits it. And I had my finger down the back of the log, then crushed it. That was Splitter and I have made amends. But while I was up there, the family member I was working for, is so my great grandfather age had the hobby of carving totem poles for some reason. I don't know why he started. I don't think anyone kind of explained my great grandfather actually. He just like did a bunch of shit for some reason, and everyone's like, yeah, he just like did that. Don't ask questions. We don't know the answer. Anyway, so that family member is kind of the one who takes care of them in his absence. Because he can't because he's dead. So she needed one of hers taken down because of bats. It's crazy. One of the animals on it is a raven or something, and inside, behind the raven's wings, just bats started living there. Like a lot of bats. Like an almost concerning number of bats. Like there's like 20 bats. Bats are strange. They're really cool. I like bats. Kind of. I like the concept of bats. Or like they're just like these weird fast. Anyway, so she was gonna take it down, but the reason she had to take it down was some critter control people. They pushed back so we didn't take it down. I was like, you know what? My dad has a few my great grandfather's totem poles, one of which is heavily damaged due to the sun. Because if you've never put something out in the sun for a long period, it doesn't survive very well usually. The sun is incredibly harmful for almost everything. So I have been working to refurbish it slowly but surely. Great Elder Who. Very annoying attack. I usually don't ask much Elder Who. I want you to die. Thank you. I spent the last like 2 hours sanding. Because the thing is, it needs painting and sanding. But so much damage. Well, so my dad put on a bunch of lacquer to try and keep it from being damaged. Like, I mean, like, shitload. Like, my brother and I both helped. And we spent like an hour and a half or something putting on lacquer. Which is really easy. Just put on a lot. Like, oh, the sun is. And nope, it. Like, in some areas, it went through like the quarter-inch of lacquer and to the wood, through the paint and everything. So after like 4.5 hours of sanding, I think I've finished 1.5 or 2 feet of the totem pole, which is like 14 feet. Like 12. Something to do outside. Otherwise, I should, but I don't. You gotta gamer grind set. I don't have time to go outside and see the sun and breathe fresh air. God, the game's kind of loud, isn't it? Oh, that's too cool. Hold on, God Tamer. There we go, that's better. think the first time I ever beat these guys, yeah, actually, a lot of the times I beat these guys. I didn't know how to beat him, so I just like killed them. Because it's easier to kill the person than it is this fucking. There we go. I think Summon super. See, sometimes it perfectly follows Pantheon order, and other times it just doesn't. God, oh my god. So rusty. How does, like, 10 days of not playing this game make me garbage? And then again, I've never been very good at God Tamer anymore. I know I should probably be using more spells. I really... You know, I have this bad habit in games of not looking at my health bar. Like, in Overwatch, I, like, never paid attention to what my health was. I guess I still haven't played Overwatch in a while. Like, I would just, like, die and be like, oh, I guess I don't actually know how much health. I guess that's fine usually because I play a healer most times. I started playing May. That was like a death sentence because most healers in Overwatch don't heal Mays because they're annoying as fuck and they can heal themselves. But I always like forgot I could heal myself. And I also like, you know, like I forgot I could heal myself and forgot to check when I should heal myself because I just wasn't looking in that corner. That's still a problem. I mean, that's the one problem with gaming is sometimes like you'll accidentally bring habits from other games into whatever game you're playing right now. And so you'll be like, oh, I just made a huge mistake. Also, I just want to say, I know people have known about this for literally since Overwatch came out, but every time I played Team Fortress 2, I'm like, my god, man, oh my god, why didn't I jump? Like, this is literally, like, Overwatch literally just was like, yeah, that, let's do that. Like, if you look at Overwatch 1's launch roster, it is nearly identical to Team Fortress 2's roster. Like, scarily similar to the point of being like, I don't know, man, having both medics heal the same way, and also both of them being German seems like a little too much. Like really, I mean, I think as a character I prefer the medic over Mercy because the medic is weird and kind of creepy and not a doctor. Like, never in like official Overwatch or not in official Team Fortress things, does anyone call him like a doctor? Like they'll say like, "Hey Doc, I need help," because he's a medic, but he's not a doctor. Like he has no medical license, and that's just so funny to me. Whereas like Mercy is like a competent and respected physician and medical scientist, and the medic is like, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. This will probably kill you, but I'm gonna try anyway. Oh, fuck. And you know what? That's the kind of doctor we need, you know. Oh, Umu, why aren't you? Fuck. Thank you. Alright, that wasn't the worst Umu I've ever done. Now it's Nosk. I always think Grey Prince is after Umu, but I know it's because Umu is after Grey Prince in Pantheon 3. So I still like kind of have them connected in my head. So I spent so long, like, I don't know, it would be nice if it, like, kept track of how long you spent on things. I wasn't going to, because I'll be honest, I beat Pantheons 1 and 2 pretty quickly. I beat Pantheon 4 pretty quickly. But, ugh. They should have put Grey Prince Zode instead of Absrat as the final boss of this shit, man. Because unless you are like the most Omega gamer, beating the Grey Prince is like one of the hardest things to do. Unfair, Nosk. Oh, come on. Oh, really? Why didn't I jump? I think there's a cooldown between healing and jumping, and it's just inconveniently long enough that even though I'm done with the healing animation, I can't quite jump. I heard the only thing I'd ever heard about this boss before fighting it myself was that it was really annoying, which I think I would agree with. Well, it's not even just it's a tedious boss fight. All right, okay. I always find it kind of funny how few actual moves Sly the Great Nail Sage has. He does that one, which is super easily exploitable. He does this one, which is even easier to exploit. His final phase is super easy to exploit. Well, it's not even an exploit, it's just beating it. God damn it, I didn't double jump in time. Oh, my reaction times are all off. Oh, so off. So recently a mod came out that everyone's been playing called the Pale Court, where it's the court of the Pale King, so it's Dung Defender at absolute prime. Egmole, who False Knight stole the armor of. The Grey Mourner. I don't remember who else. Oh, right. Oh, actually, no, I don't remember. I would have to fight White Defender to remember. Oh, that didn't work. I always try to get that to work. And you know what? Sometimes it does. And when it works, it's really effective. Yeah, just parry, bro. I love how both Hornet and the Knight try parrying, like that's gonna work. When you can just that, and then it's completely nullified, or you can just not hit them. Or you can spell them or whatever. I'm kind of glad parrying isn't important in Hollow Knight, because I fucking hate parrying. Like, I think I would probably be better at it now because of Metroid Dread, where parrying... God, that game's such a bitch. Anyway, in Metroid Dread, parrying is like a core mechanic. Like, I would say it's a core mechanic even more than it is in, like, a Dark Souls. Because it's, like, most of the time, completely necessary. Like, if you want to kill an enemy quickly, you have to parry them. God, I fucking hate broken ones. I mean, just kidding. Whatever. Same boss. I got the classic one mask of healing you can get off during this fight. God damn it. Such an ass. Is he not dead? How is he not dead? Thank you. Jesus. My God, I hate that boss. Oh, great, an even better boss. Hey. For some reason, I feel like I can... Whatever these ghost things are, they're unionized. They should be. They work really hard. And also, what the fuck are they? Like, is that ever explained? What the hell these, like, weird no-wide things are? They do. Just stupid. Alright, what's next? Oh, Trader Lord. Okay, not bad. Although, this is one of those bosses where if my timing is off, I'm fucked. Trader Lord is the king of fucking you if you have bad timing. God, dude. Fucking stop with that shit. I don't think I've ever seen him do that attack so many times. How annoying. Oh god, why no D dark? Me when no D dark. How the fuck did you get there? I always forget, you just have to survive this one. You can't skip like you can with base dunk defense. Oh. Alright. That was cool. Oh. Yikes. Alright, what's next? I don't even remember. Alright, what? 80? Alright, so there. I like how specifically for Pantheon 5, they were like, yeah, no, don't worry, we understand how hard Grey Prince is, so we're gonna put him at the fucking very end. Like, I think Grey Prince is like the 4th to last boss in the Pantheon. I think it goes Grey Prince right into Failed Champion, who then leads into Nightmare King, who then leads into Pure Vessel, who I'm not looking forward to. I haven't beaten Pure Vessel in a long time. My brain isn't working fast enough for this fight. And, you know, one of my main problems when it comes actually one problem when it comes to Broken Vessel and Lost Kin is their jump attack. I don't really care otherwise, right? But their jump attack is just such a pain in the ass. Because if you're like me and stay generally towards the edges of arenas, they're just going to jump right on top of you with little to no way of escaping. Jesus, this is first time stunning. So poorly. Running out of soul. Like, not even hitting him. So, and like, the only other boss that has an annoying jump attack is the Grey Prince. I mean, other bosses have jump attacks, but none are quite as annoying as Lost Kin, Broken Vessel, and Grey Prince. But then again, the Grey Prince's was specifically made to be annoying, which I think is why he's such an effective fight, is he was directly made with malice against the player. I guess all of them are, but especially Grey Prince. Like, there is some deep hatred design of, like, deep uncontrolled. Why can't that? Oh god. Whew. I am not feeling it today. Really? That's how that's gonna work. Mine. I'm gonna be hit, I think. Once. I'm more healing than that then. Oh my god, my movement is just off today. Alright, that's cool. Really? Come on, I'm trying to fucking... No. No. Oh, Jesus. No! Fucking, it's right into Grey Prince, isn't it? I can't survive Grey Prince with 3 health. And this is why I always do so poorly at Grey Prince. Is because the bosses just before him happen to be kind of tough. Kind of. No. Oh God, why did I do that? No. I think I just gave myself a death sentence. At least last time at least earlier, I had 3 mistakes. Now I have that. I don't know. Tired. Maybe I tried to rush into today doing too many things. I woke up, I had an orthodontist appointment because my foot broke like a week ago. Actually, I hate ending early, but I'm feeling it. Maybe tomorrow. Hopefully. I got really far again. Like I keep getting to fucking Grey Prince, but because of Markoth before him, I'm so bad at Markoth and Zero. That's really it. I'm not really bad at any of those soul bosses. And it's just because I think I'm missing a core idea in fighting them. Like, annoying, really annoying, fucking annoying, fine, stupid. I know that's my ratings of... See, like, with the floor, this guy is much easier. Like, I guess I could try playing the floor as lava with him, but... Like, I'm missing some core element of fighting him. Like, not being bad. You know, like, I guess I don't understand what the strategy is. How would I not double back? How would I not double back? Well, I don't... Zero, I gotta double back at some point for Zero. I've got him down. Is this fucker? Like, I've now beaten Zero pretty consistently, but I just... See, like, with Markoth, when he's got... When there's floor, it's pretty easy. You just... wait. Till he's low enough that you can do that. And then you just beat the shit out of him. Get backseat. Just... Tell me what to do against it. I have no idea. I've just never been able to figure. Like when there's floor here, cool. I'm still pretty bad at him, but can't I just like attempt a boss? Like why does it have to be ascended? Why can't it just be Pantheon? Slower. Oh god, I'm pretty sure I can pogo off with a shield. It just never hits me. Okay, well. But how do I save up soul if I can barely hit him without dying? I don't heal unless it's like strictly necessary if possible. Just let me. Can't I just fight him in the right arena? Oh god. Fucking lets me put a shield, and I know I can. I mean, right. Ugh. God. I'm tired. I don't know why. I don't even like sleep poorly or anything. Fucking tired. Gotta love that, eh? It's like, oh man, what am I gonna do today? Oh, never mind, doesn't matter. What the fuck? Nope. Not my day for this. I was gonna sometimes just keeping going will wake me up, but I am just, it is just not working. Maybe I'll keep trying this guy in my free time, but not today. Not today. I definitely need to kind of slow roll my way back into existing. Ugh. Well, I hope you watching enjoyed. 'Cause I didn't. It was fine. Actually did really well on all the bosses except for Markoth and Grey. Well, actually I did fine on Grey Prince. I just had 3 health and then got a 2-hit and then had 1 health because I'm stupid. I'm gonna call it for the day just so I don't wear myself out more than I already have. Kind of disappointing. Well, what can you do? Sometimes the brain just is like, haha, no, stop. Seriously, fucking don't. I'm gonna make it so you can't function as a human until you stop. So, I'm gonna stop. See you probably tomorrow. Doing this again. Bye.